Nizar.
Yeah, yesterday, Mr. Sheikh Ahmad accused the Houthis and Ali Abdullah Saleh's troops of aiming at Mecca, at Kaaba, with their ballistic missile Burkan 1. This accusation is a very serious one, obviously. And it was not based on any investigation, as looks, because we did not hear about an investigation. How did he come to this conclusion? And does the Secretary General adopts this approach to it?
The Secretary General stands by the presentation of his special envoy on Yemen. He has no reason not to. The special advisor's statement, I think, speaks for itself. It's based on information that he has, whether it's public or otherwise, that he's received, and he feels confident enough to speak about it publicly.
Does trouble him that Britain, for example, mentioned that it was aimed at Jeddah airport, not at Mecca, which was quite
I think the
big difference between the two.
Ismail can only speak for himself. It's not for him to comment on what other members of the council
But
said.
this is very important.
I don't doubt the importance
I have another
of the
question
issue.
on the same briefing. There was a big massacre in Hodeidah on Saturday. The jail was bombarded by airstrike. 90 prisoners were killed, totally mutilated. And there was no mention of that yesterday by any of the briefers to the Security Council. Why such a big massacre does not come on the radar of Mr. Sheikh Ahmad?
I will check. We'll check to see if we have any information on the incident that you mentioned.
Yeah, going back to Mecca. Mecca is a very vast area, more than 15,000 kilometers, square kilometers. That rocket or that missile, how did Mr. Sheikh Ahmed establish that it was aiming at Mecca, the city, the Kaaba itself? Because this is a very vast area, it's bigger than a country.
I think from what I recall of Mr. Ismail saying is that it was aimed at Mecca. I have no reason to doubt his statement and the information that was based on it. Regardless of where the rocket was aimed, I think the firing of such rocket is something that is to be condemned.
I don't know why you don't have a reason to doubt, since the pen holder of Yemen file in the Security Council, Britain said that it was aimed at King Abdulaziz airport, which is hundreds of miles away.
I hear what the pen holder said, and will stand by what the special envoy said.